Welcome back to the Game Time Sports Network Pick Ems show. Right now we got me, Joe, along with resident football expert and Aaron Rodgers hater, Ben Pierce. So we're going to give you our 4 picks against the spread for this week according to ESPN. Hopefully win you some money and make some good bets. Ben, what do you got?
First up, I got the Ravens at Cowboys. Cowboys are -7.5. I'd be careful about this game. A lot of stuff going on with the Cowboys this week. Tony Romo giving that big speech, and he wrote it down. And I bet Jerry Jones is in a little turmoil over that. And even though the Ravens' offense has looked a little stale, I feel like they could figure it out because the Cowboys' defense has a lot of holes. So I just be careful about that game. I still think Cowboys win, but it might be a lot closer than you think. Second game, Cardinals at Vikings. These two teams are exactly the same team. They're fraudulent. They're not going to make it that far in the playoffs. If they do make the playoffs, they're 500. They got decent quarterbacks, decent defense. I think it's a good pick. I think the Vikings might pull it out. They're favored -0.5. Third game, Packers at Redskins, Sunday Night Football. Redskins -2.5. I think they could win by more than that because the Packers aren't a good football team. They just don't have the personnel. Aaron Rodgers is having a bad season, as many people know. It might be a 1 or 2 score game at the beginning, and then they'll pull away. Redskins will pull away at the end. They'll probably have a 3 touchdown win. Final game, Dolphins at Rams. Rams +0.5. I think this is a good pick. The Rams defense has played great. They've won 2 games without scoring a touchdown. I think that says something. The Dolphins are on the rise. I think it'll be a close one, but I think the Rams will pull it out.
Good picks, Ben. So right now I have the Seahawks at home, -6.5 against the Eagles. Seahawks are on a roll. They're a second-half team. Russell Wilson had 3 touchdowns last game, played a nearly perfect game. They're back at home, back in Seattle. I think they're going to pull this out. Eagles, not down on them, but I think they'll win by at least a touchdown in Seattle, so definitely go there. Next, I have the Patriots on the road at San Francisco. Their Patriots are favored by 13.5. Coming off a loss against a terrible team, Bill Belichick's going to have the guys motivated, and the 49ers are just going to be the Patriots punching bags. So it's not even going to be close. I would put the spread at 20. So definitely can't lose there. Like Ben, I have the Redskins at home -2.5. I am the biggest Kirk Cousins fan in the world. I've said it before. Not a Michigan State fan, not a Washington Redskins fan. Just love Kirk Cousins. They're a second-half team. Last year, Kirk Cousins in the second half of the year, 18 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. They're at home. They're a great home team. And the Packers' defense is terrible. Look for a high-scoring game and look for Kirk Cousins to pull it out. Last game, I have the Raiders at home, -6.5 versus the Texans. Brock Osweiler is a terrible quarterback. Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, that whole offense. They've got Murray. They're going to go off. They're at home. It's a big game, national TV game. They're going to pull it out by at least a touchdown. So book your picks. Thanks, Ben, for coming on. Go Pats.
Shout out Cam Kelly.
Aaron Rodgers sucks.